Hi, I'm Dr. Praveena, working as Associate Professor in Shantiram Medical College and General Hospital in the Department of DVL and a consultant at Shantiram Trichology Center and Shantiram Vitiligo Clinic, units of Shantiram Hospitals. Today, I'll discuss some skin and hair care routine tips for all of the public. So today, because of a busy life, we have to get exposed to a lot of pollutants and cosmetics. We use a lot of cosmetics and these may cause damage to the skin, resulting in various skin problems, and they can result in early aging. So today I'm going to tell you some tips to get a proper routine for your skin and hair care. First of all, I will start with the hair care routine. How you use your hair care products and how you choose your hair care products will help you to maintain a healthy hair. Depending on the type of the hair, you need to choose your shampoo and you need to choose the way you wash your hair. If you're having an oily scalp and an oily hair, you need to wash it frequently and you have to apply a conditioner immediately after shampooing the hair. If you want to use a shampoo alone without a conditioner separately, you can use a 2-in-1 shampoo which has both shampoo as well as a conditioner. While shampooing your hair, concentrate the shampoo more on your scalp rather than the length of your hair. And while using a conditioner, concentrate the conditioner more on the tips of your hair so that they remain hydrated and they don't give a brittle and fragile look. And depending on the needs, you can vary the shampoo. So if you're coloring your hair or if you're using a straightening product, you can use a different type of shampoo. For example, if you're using a color for your hair, you can use a shampoo which will have the ability to last your color for a more time. And then you use a lot of styling products to maintain a good look for your hair. But these products over a long time, they can cause damage to the outer layer of the hair, which is the hair cuticle. And this will give a dry, brittle and a fragile look to your hair. In order to avoid this, you need to follow some tips to style your hair without causing the damage to your hair. As a regular routine, you need to use a shampoo which is meant for your hair type and properly condition it. While drying your hair, try to dry it with air rather than with the heat. If you are preferring a heat mode of drying, use the lowest heat setting possible. And if you want to use hairstyle products, try to minimize them as possible. And if you are using them, try to space the touch-ups for a prolonged periods. And while perming your hair or coloring your hair, see the shampoos or the conditioners which are meant for those. And you have to use a keratin based shampoos if your hair is having dry nature or a brittle lusterless nature. And then coming to the other general precautions which you can take to maintain healthy hair are: take a good balanced diet. Try to increase the protein intake and this will give lot of keratin and collagen to your hair and it will give a good healthy look to your hair. And avoid the stress factors. Try to minimize your stress as possible. Try to do yoga, meditation and have a proper sleep routine. So try to sleep at least for 8 hours which will help you to give a good healthy hair and skin as well. Try to hydrate yourself with 3 to 4 liters per day. Then coming to the skincare routine. So skincare routine I'll be discussing in few headings like how to do a face wash, how to use a moisturizer and how to choose it, how to use a sunscreen, how to apply it and how to choose a sunscreen. And most importantly in today's pandemic era, how to avoid getting skin problems while wearing a face mask for prolonged periods. And how to maintain a dry skin and a oily skin. So these are the few topics which I'm going to discuss with you. So the first one is face wash. So limit your face wash to twice daily unless until your face is oily. And do not use medicated face washes like glycolic or salicylic face washes regularly unless until a dermatologist prescribes it for you. Avoid scrubs as possible. Limit your face scrubs to once a week. Do not use a face scrub daily because this can irritate your skin and can cause acne flare-ups. And while applying a cleanser to your face, first you have to wet your face with a lukewarm water and take the help of your fingertips to apply the cleanser evenly to your face and then rinse it gently. Pat with a dry towel and immediately apply a moisturizer. So this moisturizer has to be applied within 3 minutes because the skin has maximum amount of hydration immediately after washing. So within 3 minutes, if you apply the moisturizer, it will lock the hydration and it will prevent the dry skin. So how to choose a moisturizer? So moisturizer has to be chosen depending on the type of your skin. If you are having a oily skin which is acne prone, then try to use a gel based moisturizer. And if you are having a normal skin or a mixture of skin, try to use a lotion. But if you are having a dry skin, try to use a moisturizing cream. So this cream has a thick base, so it will try to decrease the dryness and it gives you a good hydrated look to your skin. Then how much amount of moisturizer you have to use? So either it be a moisturizer or a sunscreen, you have to follow the rule of a fingertip. For application of a whole face, you have to use the amount of moisturizer or sunscreen which is present from the line which you are seeing immediately below your tip and to the tip. So this amount of sunscreen or the moisturizer, you have to use it to apply the whole part of your face. And after applying a moisturizer, try to use a sunscreen. And you have to use a sunscreen regardless of the profession you are in, regardless of the age, regardless of the type of skin. Because there's a myth that you have to wear a sunscreen only while you go under a sun. But what happens is, even in the indoors, we get exposure to sunlight minimum. So, but we have to use a sunscreen even though we stay indoors. We need to make sure that we choose a sunscreen which has a sun protective factor of more than 30. And if you are having any photosensitivity, try to use your sunscreen with the SPF of more than 50.
We'll be covering all topics which commonly affect patients on a day-to-day basis.
For more this type of doctor advices or opinion or any other things,
దయచేసి డాక్టర్స్ అడ్వైస్ ఛానల్
లైక్ చేయండి, కామెంట్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి.
సబ్స్క్రైబ్
to this channel, Doctor's Advice.
10 మందికి ఉపయోగపడేలాగా చూడండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.